We live in cultures of competition, and some of you mentioned this in relation to the park. Yeah, we're encouraged. We're actually encouraged, especially in organizations, but in almost every aspect of our lives, to be right and to prove that we're right. And it's about ego, it's about will, but organizations, especially corporations, are notorious for being incredibly competitive. We're competitive when we drive. You know, I often have to say to my husband, driving is not a competitive sport. We're programmed. So how do we get out of that one? Well, it's a tough one. But when we work with organizations, and this is one of those places where I find so much overlap between organization development stuff and ADR mediation stuff, because the key to it has to be everybody being clear about what that shared overarching purpose is. If we all work for the same organization, it's pretty clear. We're going to all do better if the organization does better. And so we have to be clear about what it is that this organization exists for. Why are we here? What are we trying to accomplish? And organizations that are aligned around that clearly articulated shared purpose have a much better chance of getting people to become less competitive. So if you think about it, we're all working for the same thing. Okay, I'll give a little today, you give a little tomorrow, and we'll all do better in the end. So that shared purpose, just like when you work with families and they want to kill each other until you ask them how would they like to be at their child's graduation ceremony. You know, thinking about that shared purpose. Same kind of thing. And rewarding collaborative behavior. So in organizations, this goes to culture, creating cultures that really reward people for being collaborative rather than competitive. It has to start with the leaders.